where are we on this? Where's the United States on this? Well, it turns out now we have a interesting analysis of what went down in the Foreign Policy magazine. A guy named Josh Rogan wrote it. He's got a lot of specifics, including quotes that back up what he's saying. Apparently, Obama was engaged right away, got on the phone on 3 different occasions with the Israeli leader, Netanyahu. There's no account of how many times he got on the phone with Turkish leaders or with any other leaders. I assume that they did. That was not in this story. But the thrust of Obama's reaction was instantly, how do we help Israel? Don't get me wrong. This is their account, okay? It's not like Obama got on the phone and was like, what the hell did you guys do? Why is there 9 dead? Why are there all these people injured? No, got on the phone and said, how can we help? How can we be of assistance in slowing down the investigation, for example? Now you say, oh, come on, Cenk, you're not being fair. You don't know that Obama said that. Really? Well, they have, as I said in this article in Foreign Policy magazine, an exact detail of what was in the calls and how Obama would periodically check back in with his boss, the Israeli Prime Minister, to see what he needed to do, was ordered to do, thought that he could do to help. And what he was told, ordered to do, was to water down any investigation in the United Nations. Now, look, you could say, hey, Jack, you don't know. What is it? It's too harsh to say he was ordered to do that. Obama's his own man. America's his own country. He doesn't have to follow it. You're right. Did he follow exactly what the Israeli Prime Minister told him to do? Yes, he did. In fact, they came out and were quite pleased. Here is the Israeli government spokesperson, Mark Regev. This is a quote on the record. We'd like to express our thanks to the United States that worked behind the scenes to water down the statement at the United Nations. Mission accomplished. Great. Water down the investigation, water down the statement, and the United States is here to help you. Was there any conversation, certainly not on the record, certainly not based on the reporting, any conversation of, what the hell did you guys do? Why did you get us stuck in the middle of a conflict between 2 important allies, Turkey and Israel? Let alone, why the hell did you kill the people? Let alone, hey, tell me exactly what went down and what you think you did wrong, because obviously we've got a mess on our hands. Even if I'm covering for your ass, I've got a mess on my hands. Why did you give me that mess? That is not to be seen. Thank you very much, sir. What can we do to help you, sir? You wonder why I get upset that our American government is, being led by the nose by Israel. It's not bias. Where's the bias? You tell me. Okay, is it or isn't it? You show me how it's not. You got to be mental to think that the U.S. Will stand up to Israel and say, that the president will get on the phone angry and say, how dare you do this? And Obama's like, how do we get the peace process back on the line? How do we do it? Oh my God, No. If you were a strong leader, you would get on the phone and say, what you did is totally unacceptable. And don't get me wrong, get the facts first, of course. Listen to both sides. But on your 3rd goddamn call, couldn't you have said, hey, you know what you did was unacceptable. Why don't you now come in with concessions and actually sit down at the peace table and get something done? That's actually an opportunity for you to put pressure on Israel. Remember how much credit I gave to Obama in the beginning and Hillary Clinton? Because it looked like they were actually trying to put pressure on Israel, not to hurt Israel, but to get them to do peace so that it helps Israel. Now, all of that has totally disappeared. Netanyahu came in and showed who was the boss, and it looks like Obama and Clinton bowed their heads. Now they're doing what they're, told to do, and they're running around trying to cover Israel's ass. You show me an article, you show me facts or evidence that shows otherwise, and I'm totally ready to come on here and say it. But that's not what I see now. What I see is fairly pathetic. It'd be pathetic if we were being led around by the nose by any other country. So it's not just that it's Israel. So why is a foreign country telling us what to do in foreign policy? And we answer their every beck and call unquestioningly. Yesterday I was told that I'm being too absolutist on this. Show me otherwise. Show me otherwise. Show me evidence. Send me articles. Here's where the United States stood up to Israel. And here's where the United States said, all right, look, in this article, there is talk about how is it possible, did this hurt the United States standing as a neutral arbiter between the Palestinians and Israel? Neutral arbiter? Neutral? On which planet is the United States neutral between the Israelis and the Palestinians? Come on, even if you love the right-wing government of Israel and you think it can never do anything wrong, no matter what it does, you can't possibly think that the U.S. is just neutral between Israel and Palestine. That they could just come in there and go, oh, well, in an unbiased way, it looks like we should do this in order to get peace. Send me the articles, theyoungturks.com, okay?